Have Epic just released the most OP weapon of all time in Fortnite Battle Royale? Let's dive into the 7.01 patch notes and find out. Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name's Doodles, and that is right, the first update from Season 7 is here, the 7.01 patch, and with that comes a lot of changes to the game, and not the biggest change that we've ever seen in a patch, but there's some pretty interesting things to dive into, and I'm super excited to check these out, and then dive into gameplay, and see exactly what they're like too. Hopefully you guys are excited for it. If you are, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe with notifications on, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and click all. That way you'll never miss out when the video goes live on the channel. But for now, let's dive into the 7.01 patch notes. Let's just get straight into it. Now the first thing that we're greeted with, it says, ready your sword. Wield a powerful new weapon in Battle Royale and watch your aim for a returning weapon in Save the World. Infinity Blade, a mythic melee weapon that deals big damage and destroys structures. Look out for it in Polar Peak. Moving on, it says creative mode. Yep, let your imagination go wild with Fortnite Creative Islands, available for all players on December 13th. So for the ones that have got the free battle pass, you've got to wait 2 more days. And then you can jump into creative too. It's so much fun. Expect a lot of new videos on the channel about it. I haven't done too many at the minute, but I've got a lot of ideas. And I'm hoping to find some people that are also good at making creative stuff that we can jump into their maps and see exactly what they're coming up with. So if you guys play Fortnite, creative, you're a very creative person, let me know in the comments. Add me, and maybe we can jump in and do some creative videos together. That would be super cool. So right, moving on, they are also bringing back the LTM Close Encounters. I really hope this means that Team Rumble isn't going though, because I absolutely love Team Rumble. And it would absolutely suck if they got rid of it, considering it's my favourite mode in the game, and I play it more than I played solo, duos and squads. So I really hope this is an addition to Team Rumble and not a replacement. But you guys know generally how close encounters work, but for you guys that don't, it's a close quarters combat with shotguns and jetpacks. The only weapons in this mode are shotgun variants. Jetpacks and heavy shotguns can be found in chests and supply drops. Other shotgun variants are spawned as floor loot. The storm moves in more quickly than normal mid to late game. Typical match length is about 15 minutes, and stats are enabled for this mode. So if you get a Victory Royale in Close Encounters, that counts towards your solos, duos or squads stats, which is awesome. Obviously you can go and get some Victory Royales with this, and it will carry over to your main stats in the game. Moving down to the brand new Infinity Blade, it says this mythic weapon can be found at Polar Peak. Primary Fire delivers a powerful sword slash. It deals big damage to enemies and destroys structures in one blow. 75 damage per hit to players. Alternate Fire, which I'm assuming will be like, if you play on a console, will be like the aim trigger. Whatever you aim with on Fortnite will be the alternate fire, I imagine. It allows players to leap great distances, destroying objects in its path. Upon landing, it delivers damage and a knock up to nearby players, 25 damage. So basically, it's a bit like Thanos' thing where you dove up in the air and you slam down. It's kind of like that, but not exactly the same. But it does that. It sort of has a spread of damage that can hit anyone nearby as well, which is super cool. It also says the wielder of the sword is also granted additional abilities, an increased pool of max health and shield, 200 shield and 200 health. Regeneration of effective health over time up to max health and shield, 1 HP per second. An instant burst of effective health upon elimination of an enemy, 50 HP. So basically if you kill someone, you get 50 HP or shield back. And an increased movement speed of 130%. Now it says the first player to pull the Infinity Blade from its pedestal will be instantly healed to full health and shields. If a player picks up the Infinity Blade, all other inventory items aside from building materials will be dropped. When the wielder of the Infinity Blade picks up an item aside from building materials, an Infinity Blade will be dropped. The Infinity Blade will be dropped when the wielder is knocked out or eliminated. Only 1 Infinity Blade per match. So basically, if you've got a load out of, I don't know, you've got a Scar, you've got a Legendary Pump, you've got a Compact SMG, you've got 10 minis, you've got a Chug, and you pick up the Infinity Blade, you lose all of those weapons. And basically, if you drop the Infinity Blade after that, you've got no weapons. So basically, once you do it, you kind of got to commit yourself to it, that you are willing to be using this blade until the end of the game or until you die. Because unless someone's got some great loot that you kill and then you go, I'm going to just drop it and go for that. And it basically means there's always going to be one in the game. If the person gets lost in a storm with the blade, I don't know if it will disappear or not. But it's kind of like the Thanos LTM just in every single game, which I don't know how to feel about it. It could be a bit overpowering. Like this has the potential to be a really strong weapon. and it could really make the player that's got it really powerful and really likely to win. Or people could find out workarounds. Something like the turret was super OP when it first came out. People sort of figure out how to actually take it on, and now it's not that great of a weapon, and so you don't generally see it as much these days. And maybe the blade will be the same thing. Once people figure out that although the guy can move faster, you can obviously get shots. He's only got 400 health max. If people can figure out how to take him down quite quickly, it might stop people from actually going to get it, or it might not make it as desirable as it is. But I imagine today you're going to be seeing a lot of it. There's going to be a lot of people landing there. So I imagine when the game first starts today, when you drop into the map, if you don't land there, someone's going to land there, get the blade, and pretty much kill everyone that is just nearby. It's going to be one of those sort of days, I think, for Fortnite. And yeah, only time will tell whether it'd be a good idea or not. Personally, not a massive fan of the idea, but it could work out really good. But I'm also not a massive fan of the planes as well. I don't know, it seems like a bit unnecessary thing. It seems like it should be more like an LTM, like the Thanos one, rather than in every single game. But speaking of the planes, it says when a plane is shot down, the driver and all passengers of that plane will now take 25 damage from explosion. So it basically means there's a bit of risk and reward for using a plane. Obviously, when it gets shot down, you are going to take some damage. I believe 25 is way too low, though. Because if you've got sort of full shield and full health when you go in a plane, you're only going to be at 175 when the plane's destroyed. And obviously, the plane is super, super powerful and can take a lot of damage. So I personally think it should be 100, at least, even death. It doesn't make sense that the player is kind of rewarded for using the plane. You can basically go in the plane, you can just fly around the map to the end of time. I was doing it last night, actually. I was trying to knock off one of the daily challenges, which was outlive people in solo mode. I didn't want to let the daily challenges build up too much, because I've obviously got the battle pass. I want to get the teas as quickly as possible. But I didn't have a chance to play yesterday, so I just sort of sat on my Switch last night and I basically just like camped the whole game just to try and knock off some battle pass stuff. And I flew around the plane. I literally just flew around the storm circle, and as it closed in, I just went in and 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 in, and I came second, and I literally didn't do anything. The only reason I came second was because when I tried to exit the plane to go into the last 1v1, it didn't eject me from the plane. It put me in the storm, and then I couldn't get out of the storm quick enough. Otherwise, I could have literally just circled the storm until I came second, dove into the map, and had a 1v1, had a 50% chance of winning the game. So it kind of doesn't make sense that we're rewarded that much for using it, but it kind of is what it is. I imagine it'll probably get nerfed over time anyway. Moving on to the creative mode of the game, it says the block. New 5th island to build on provides the exact block that appears in Battle Royale where your creation could appear. So obviously they've got a big thing going at the minute where they got rid of risky reels, and I'm still annoyed at Epic for doing that. And basically now you get to create your own thing in creative mode, send it to Epic, and they're going to choose their favourite and put it in the Fortnite Battle Royale maps. Now the 5th island is literally the exact same block, so you can build it the exact size that is the block. So obviously it's definitely going to work in the block if they put it in Fortnite Battle Royale. And I've got a few ideas, and I'm definitely going to jump into creative mode and see if I can make any of these happen. But it says featured islands, added 4 featured island rifts. Featured islands would be changed over time as we feature the community creations. Featured maps can be played, the rules are set by the creator. Also use a feature rift to enter codes from other creators. So basically I think they're going to start putting some of our ideas into the game, into creative mode, and we can actually jump into them if we want. Which is super awesome. Then it says island code system. Use codes to load creations that have been shared with the island code system. Initially, only limit the number of players in the support creator program with access to this feature. Over time, we'll expand the number of players that can publish islands and republish this feature. So basically, the big creators, like whatever, like Lachlan, Laserbeam, people like that, they create in creative mode. We can jump in and check them out, but obviously they can't come and check our stuff out because we're not famous enough. But hey ho. So it says, post your creations to Reddit, YouTube, Twitch, or any of our social channels. We may reach out and provide you the ability to publish your creation. They've added 6 new prefabs, 6 new Lucky Landing prefabs in the game. They've added an obstacle course. The obstacle course gallery was split into 4 separate galleries. Prefabs, floors, walls, roofs, and stairs and parts. New props were added to the parts gallery. Indestructible gallery, so these are items that can't be destroyed by weapons. New indestructible props and building tiles will be added to this gallery prefab. A few other prefabs are updated with new building tiles and props. New item spawner. Drop any item on this device, have it spawn one item at a time during games. New player checkpoint plate. Run across the checkpoint plate during the game. The next time you die, you'll respawn there. That could be really good for like obstacle courses. You could have checkpoints if you sort of fail it, you have to start it all again. So that's really, really cool. Player spawn device can now be customized to spawn only players on a specific team number. The team number is displayed on the plate. So basically, rather than having maybe you if you say you got like a close quarters creation, you're sort of battling it out, and obviously you could spawn right in the center of it and get sort of spawn killed. At least your team, if you're in team mode, could be at one end of the map, like sort of like a Call of Duty type of thing. Gameplay, new settings in my island menu. Starting health can now be set to invincible. This prevents players from taking any damage on your island. Building damage in game, this can be disabled to prevent island structures from being damaged in game. Has no effects on structures built by players during the game. Block building in game, when enabled, players will not be able to use. When stopping the game, players now return to where they were before the game started. Creative tools and phone. Added collision options. Collision can now be turned on and off when moving props. Toggle collision using V, hold on the desktop, or D-pad left hold on a controller. When collision is off, props can move freely through any object. Grid snap. Snap now uses better settings for each individual prop. This allows props to align better to the Fortnite world grid. Rename help text for certain actions to be more clear. Pickup is now cut. While holding something, copy is now paste. Your phone settings are now remembered as you move between island respawn or play games on islands. Vehicles can no longer be deleted while players are using them. Added some additional sound effects when toggling options on the phone. Now teams, players who would now be on the same team and voice channel will enter the server. Players who join a session in progress will always be added to team 1. Players now spread evenly between available team spawns when available. Players on the same team will now see team identifiers during the game. Remove redundant team spawn pad options. So yeah, that was a long one, guys. That was mainly talking about the creative mode of the game. A lot of changes. I haven't really jumped into creative mode yet, but I've been super busy, so I'm hoping I'll be able to jump into it very soon. But let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comments. Are you enjoying creative mode? Have you created anything? And if you have, I'd love to come and play it with you guys, maybe make some videos on it. So let me know all that information down below in the comment section. And then what do you guys think of the Infinity Blade? Do you think it's a good idea? I think it's got potential, but I'm not too keen on it just on paper, but only time will tell. But love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video today, you want to see more like this on the channel, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell to click all. That way you'll never miss out when the video goes live on the channel. My name is Doodles. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.